Are we back? Are we live? Oh! Whew. A little sunny today. Hello, how are we doing? Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Ooh. It's a little earlier here on Main Street than when I'm usually streaming. David, sorry to hear that you're not doing well. Sorry to hear that. I need to shave. I haven't shaved in a few days now. I need to do something. Katarina's channel says, please do more Rock of Fire Explosion. I will try to document what's left out there. Not all that much. Not all that much is still not out there. Not that much is still out there. Wow, that took me a long time to spit out. Aunt Wales likes the hat, thank you. Let me see. It's warm out today. It's in the 90s. Yeah, supposedly they're opening a bar called Rock of Fire in Kansas that is gonna have the Rock of Fire. I guess Aaron Fechter is involved somehow. I don't know, we'll see. Ripplin says, who would thumbs us down? I could think of a few people. Where'd I get my glasses at? Hey! That lady delivering pizzas just said carpetbagger and screamed at me. Hello to Bentley. Whew. I'm not retiring the pith helmet. I'll use whatever hat I feel embodies the situation. No, my mom is not. I did not see my mom. My mom lives far from me. How does it feel to be famous? I really wouldn't use that word, the famous word. I think it's premature to start dropping the L. Yeah, we spent the day in Asheville, got some good food, and we went to a movie, and we got some artisan ice cream cookies. What movie did we see? It's called Life of the Party. I don't know if I'm going to do a New York City meetup. I worry that it's just too hard to get in and around the city, that it would be too hard for people to congregate in a certain location. Whew. It's warm. Hello, Becca and Warren. I do want to go back to Missouri. There's definitely some things in Missouri that I'm planning on checking out. And use it now since I really like the King song. Thank you. Had a good time with Jared and the King down in the Tampa, Florida area. I did enjoy Universal Studios. I'm glad that finally have been there. I went to Disney a bunch of times, and I never took the effort to see Universal. But I'm glad I saw it. I would go back, but I do feel like really I feel like I saw everything. I was there all day from morning till night. Yeah, I wish I could have rode some of the old school dark rides. I thought ET was one of the best rides there. Thank you, Wesley Younger. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, everyone. You all are very cool. Did I get any flag for posing with the mermaid? No. Nothing's wrong with posing with a mermaid, right? You're going to Disneyland in Cali soon, Gail? I've been there twice. Well, I've been there on 3 different days. So I guess that's 3 times. None says they just found the channel and they like it. Well, I'm glad to have you aboard. Have I been anywhere in Michigan? I have been to Michigan. I have a few videos from Michigan. I have Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum, the Henry Ford Museum, but those are very, very early videos. That's when I very first got my video camera. Went back when I first got the camcorder. Whew. Used to being out here at night, not when it's all bright and sunny. Next road trip's coming up fast. It is leaving Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend. I'm not in St. Augustine right now. I'm actually back from my Florida trip, but I do have quite a few videos I filmed in Florida that will be continue to be uploaded. Hello, Harry the Hammer. I've been to the Natural History Museum. It's pretty cool. I probably will go back. Probably drop in there while I'm in New York. Whew. It really is warm. I wasn't expecting it to be this hot out. Got 141 people in the chat. I don't know, I wonder best time to come on for these chats. Seems like we get more people a little bit later. Do I ever come back to Milwaukee? Yeah, I have. My dad's side of the family lives in Milwaukee, so I will be back there. Hey John, how's it going? What is the population of this town? Not a whole lot. Katrina's channel says, are you going to make more abandoned amusement park videos if you find them? Yeah, the thing is, there's only so many abandoned amusement parks in the country. Yes, I have been to Uranus Fudge Factory. Well, this is where I live. I don't know if I'd call it my hometown. Well, I definitely will be going to Branson. So any suggestions on things in Branson? Hopefully it's cold. And here it is. It's a little bit better. Whew. I need to get a longer selfie stick. It's hot out there. That heat slows me down. Oh, I got a nice postcard there from Mike. No, I won't lock my keys in. See, the Titanic museums don't allow filming, unfortunately. They do not allow filming. So, you know, I have to think, do I want to give them business? All right, and thank you. Got some more postcards from Susan. Be cool to visit the actual Titanic, it would. Aren't they? They're making another Titanic. They're making an exact replica of the Titanic. Like that's somehow a good idea. Never been to Busch Gardens. Oops, sorry. I know what Busch Gardens is. I've just never managed to go there. Hey, Brenda. Ollie Brock says apologize to his mom for forgetting Mother's Day. Only the U.S. Mother's Day. Do people in other countries celebrate Mother's Day on a different day? What's my daughter doing for her mom today? Well, you know, kids that age don't really do anything for their mothers. Mother's Day in March. That's insane. Why don't you just do it the same day as us? That would make more sense. Have a national or international Mother's Day. Grizzly Sage Explorer, thank you so much. Oh, I hate going shopping. I can do dishes and laundry, but I really hate shopping. What's the weirdest place I've been to? That's a hard one. It depends on your definition of weird. Am I planning to stroll Greenwich Village? What's Greenwich Village? What's there? Like really weird? Well, it just depends. It depends on, like, I don't know. Meow Wolf is pretty weird. Temperature, this was in the 90s today. Feels like it still is. It's really muggy. It gets really muggy here in the mountains. Greenwich Village is Gail's favorite place in the world. I know it's part of Manhattan. I just don't know much else about it. I think I've been there. It's the art district. I've been to Walton's Mountain in Virginia. No, I don't know what that is. My shirt does not say so erotic. It says so exotic. Tiki Gardens. This was in Indian Rocks, Florida. It's made by my friend Jeff at Vintage Roadside. It's like a giant Asheville. Now my legs aren't sore. I'm just hot. I would probably not wear a shirt that said so erotic. Congratulations, Harry. You got a new subscriber. I didn't bring any water with me. I'm not very prepared. What's the best Ripley's I've been to? I don't know. Got some more Ripley's coming up. So stay tuned. Once I visit all the Ripley's, I will do a video where I rank the Ripley's. Do I like Michael Jackson? Never been that big of a fan. Antiques Motion says, I've been watching Shane Dawson and Graveyard Girl. I appreciate him putting a link to my video in his description. That was pretty cool. Get him Carpetbagger Mini Muffler Man. I don't know. I don't know if that's in the works. Any places that really let me down? No, I don't really get let down by places, because, you know, when you want to see these places, you know, once you finally see them, at least you've seen it. At least you can check it off your list. For me, being able to check it off the list is a reward in and of itself, even if it's not what you think. Am I country or city? I grew up in small towns. I've lived in small towns all my life. I've never lived anywhere extremely rural, and I've never lived anywhere extremely populated. I'll be fine, Rosie. Don't worry about it. I'm not too far from my car. Do I like ghost towns? Yeah, sure. Does Adam have Large March? Yes. Yes, he does. Why do people think he doesn't have Large March? I should go to Wonders of Wildlife. I've heard of Wonders of Wildlife. I do want to check that out. Jackson Bagshaw says only sub 2 days ago. Well, thank you. Where do I get mail? Right over there, in that building right there. Where did I get the hat? I got it at the La France vintage clothing store in Ybor City. When am I going to San Francisco? I want to go either at the end of this year or beginning of next year. Mountain Girl says they live in a place with no stoplights in the entire county. That does sound small. Yes, I can say unequivocally, Large March is still around. I'm not sure why people think that he got rid of Large March. Becca Power says before Chicagoland meetup. Maybe we could figure that out. It's a favorite horror villain. I don't know. I've not watched a ton of horror movies. I really haven't. Of course, I haven't watched a lot of movies to begin with, but you know, Raleigh made up. Wow, this person needs to be banned. You can't come in here with a name like that, or you get banned. Well, thank you, Brandy. I like the hat too. Favorite toy growing up? When I was little, I liked He-Man, and then as I look a little older, I liked Ninja Turtles. Favorite ride at Universal Studios? Probably E.T. How many dinosaur places? I try to go to every dinosaur place I see. What's my favorite attraction? House on the Rock is always up there as being one of my favorite attractions. My favorite Ninja Turtle? That's hard. I think I liked Michelangelo the best when I was a kid, but I think as I grow older, I appreciate Raphael's nuances more. Favorite Disney park? Probably Magic Kingdom. There's a dinosaur place in Branson? I actually didn't know that. It's a favorite dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur is velociraptors when they're inaccurately large like they were in Jurassic Park. Do I watch Friends? No. Am I flying to New York? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have any He-Man toys left. My mom threw them all away. Did I ever go back and get the Alf from Collective Clothing? No, but someone sent me an Alf. Mario fan says they're going Universal for the first time in June. My advice is, yeah, it's actually really easy to navigate park. And I don't know, the lines were really short when I went there. And we were able to do everything. We were able to do pretty much everything. The park is very logical. You just kind of walk and you can, in a circle, and you can hit everything. It's gonna be my next video. I don't know, no spoilers, right? Yes, Eric was kind enough to let me film in his house. It was very cool. Amped Wales, some of the local scooter rally. That sounds interesting. What is my favorite museum? Oh, so many to choose from. Yes, and Brandy's right. You need the park hopper tickets. The Harry Potter land is split in two. It's a brilliant piece of marketing they did there. If you don't have a ticket to both parks, you cannot experience Harry Potter. And yeah, there's a ride you can't even ride, the train. Do I watch Walking Dead? I have in the past. I usually catch it when it comes on Netflix. Happy birthday to Christopher Lucas's wife. When does Anna graduate? When does she graduate? From high school? I don't know. What? That'll be another 5 years. I'm gonna watch the new Jurassic Park. I really didn't like Jurassic World. I liked the original Jurassic Park, and that's about it. That's about it. I don't really like any of the sequels. Happy birthday to Skyboy Awesome's mom. Riding the train in Universal is not free. You just basically have to have a ticket to both parks to be able to ride it. I don't know. I don't know where Anna wants to go to college. Do I like Avengers? I've never seen any of the Avengers movies. Have I been to the Field Museum in Chicago? Yes. Have I been to Epcot Center? Yes. What's my favorite meme? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Did I go to college? Yes. Check out the Winchester Mansion. That's probably the thing that gets recommended to me the most, is the Winchester Mansion. But alas, they do not allow you to film. They're super strict. Yeah, I don't get why people don't allow filming. Do some people pronounce it meme? I never heard that. If a tree falls in the forest, you're not allowed to video it. Did it make a sound? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is free advertising, Gail. I don't know. I don't know why they don't allow it. What about the Tate House? Tate House is not there anymore. But I've been to where it used to be. They demolished the Tate House. Bonnie Moreland, thank you so much. Because they're old. They don't understand you. Actually, I don't understand why most places don't film. But I think the Winchester House, there's a specific reason. What I heard is that a production company bought the exclusive filming rights to keep other filming companies from filming in there. So it's kind of a legal block out. Vent Haven does not allow filming either. They're super nice. They're super nice, but I don't know. They explain, the lady, the curator there, for some reason I can't think of her name, but Lauren Ryan says free advertising gets used too often. I mean, I don't know. I feel like having a video out there, you're more likely to get attention than because the theory I've heard is that, well, people won't come because they can just see it on the internet. I don't think that's valid. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Vent Haven. They have a board of directors, and I explained it in the video, but the ventriloquism community is sensitive because ventriloquist dummies have been turned into a horror icon, like something that's associated with horror movies, and they really don't like that. They don't want people coming in there making spooky, creepy videos or talking about how spooky and creepy it is. And that's why they told me that I couldn't, because says that I use the word creepy too much. The boy who cried creepy. Yes, there you go. Hello, Denise. Let me take a step back though to what Ryan said. He's saying that the free advertising thing gets used too much. And you may be right to some degree. I never badger places. I never come on, I'm gonna make you famous, like that, blah, blah, blah. I know some YouTubers do that. They try to use that to get free tickets or to get, make exceptions made. I have emailed places with no filming policies and asked, and I have gotten them to agree to let me film. But yeah, I mean, some YouTubers can be jerks about it. I mean, just because you got a lot of subscribers, it doesn't make you special, unless, if they're interested, they're interested. If they're not, they're not. If that makes any sense. Cody Kelly. I don't check my Instagram too often, but try shooting me an email or a Facebook message. Probably more likely to be able to get to it. Do some locations have their history wrong? Oh, of course. Of course, a lot of places do. They want to have the best story, which is okay. I'm not trying to grow a beard, it just kind of happened. See, Instagram, I kind of just get left out. I'm so bad. Instagram and Twitter, I don't check very often. It's just a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. I like focusing on the videos. And, people message me. I need to decide, I need to just keep one and just let people message me there. Probably Facebook is the best and all, best way to get in contact with me. Bonnie Moreland said super chat didn't show up. Let me check the super chats. Oh, there you go. Yes, got it, Bunny Moreland. Thank you. To help with Mother's Day expenses. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry I didn't catch that. What's my favorite video? I'm not sure. Next wrestling match. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's all I'll say for now. Does editing take a lot of time? It does. It does, and I'm terrible at editing, but it still takes me a long time. What's a place I would recommend for everyone? There's a lot of different places I'd recommend. Check out my interactive map. Some good recommendations there. How did I feel about the Doctor Museum? The medical museum in DC was intense. The body parts. Yeah, editing is not my favorite part about the experience. Does my family help me with my channel? I mean, sometimes my daughter's in videos, occasionally my wife's in videos, but I do all the editing and filming and all that. It is so sunny, I'm having trouble reading the screen. Patchy says the medical museum was the first video they watched on the channel. Yeah, for some reason, it's been getting a lot of views recently. Do I fish? I have not been fishing since I was a very young child. Fly first class to New York. No, I cannot afford to fly first class. Oh wow, so I guess the medical video is bringing some people over. It's good to hear. I do like this hat. I like this hat. Do I have a second channel? Not really. I have a channel that has some of the music used in my videos. But as far as a channel with like, you know, videos or content like this, no, this is it. Try to keep it all in the same place. Feel if you keep everything in the same place, it's easier, just easier to keep sorted, right? Is this what you call? I don't know. I don't know if this is quite a pork pie hat. Yeah, we celebrated Mother's Day today. I get a lot of weird looks when I'm vlogging. I don't know. One thing that's funny is little kids, younger kids know more about vlogging than adults. So you like, a lot of kids will be like, "Hey, are you vlogging?" They don't even know. They don't know you are or anything. They just know what you're doing. Hello, Jacob. My name's Jacob too. Mario fan thinks I should have more subs. I agree. I should have more subs. I would love more subs. I'm not being greedy though. I've gotten a ton of new subscribers recently. I feel very, very blessed. Ambient Studio says they're new here. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the carpet ship, as apparently I'm calling it now. Will Robert the Doll make future cameos? You'll have to wait and see. Ambient Studios found the channel today. Well, thank you. Have you watched any videos yet? Trying to see a good place. Is YouTube my real job or my side job? Believe it or not, this is my real job. It used to be my side thing. It evolved and grew until it became my full-time job. The carpet ship. I don't know what the carpet ship is. I just made that up. People do like the yard sale video. I gotta do a compilation. I gotta do a compilation of the yard sale. I got more subs than Fresh Baked Disney. Oh, that's cool. Ambient Studio says, found you through the museum where you go through that museum with the serial killer's head. That video's been getting a lot of views too. Well, thank you. Let me see. Maybe we can, this right here. The guy got mad at Sealy's Castle. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. A serial killer's head? Yeah, it's the Wisconsin Dells Ripley's has a serial killer's head chopped in half. YouTube, I contacted YouTube about the play button because I'm impatient. They said within a couple weeks I should be getting a thing where I can request it. This is Tiki Gardens. Do I want to have a wax statue of myself? I'd love that. I would get a big kick out of that. What made me want to tour all these museums? I just love it. This is just what I love doing. Just really, I just do the things I love and I film them, and it's as simple as that, really. Have I ever gone to the place where Robert the Doll is located? We will get to that later. I do have a mold-a-rama of myself, but I can't find a way to mass produce it. We're gonna get a button unboxing stream if you guys want it. If you guys want me to film myself unboxing it. Adam's video in Gatlinburg with the bears. The old one, the one that's like 4 years old. I have no tattoos. No, thank you, Ambient Studios. Ronald Squirrely, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Do they have death penalty in California? They do. They do. Uh-oh. My wife's mad that yeah, I guess I left the wicker chairs in the back. I'll get them when I'll move them when I get home. There's a lot of chairs. Well, I did like Universal quite a bit. Yeah, apparently I ruined Mother's Day by not moving the wicker chairs like I was supposed to. You're talking about absinthe? Absinthe is terrible. Does not taste good. Served room temperature. Tastes like, ugh. Tastes like Jägermeister at room temperature that you sip. Leonard's fan says, what do you do to think positive, not negative? It's, you know, it's not always easy to think positive. I think one of the best things to do is recognize when you are being negative and try to think differently. That's what I do. I catch myself all the time thinking negative, hateful thoughts that I shouldn't be thinking. And I try to remind myself to stay positive. It is a constant battle. Ever been stung by a bee? Yes. Absinthe makes you cut your own ear off. Yeah, absinthe made me want to cut my own tongue out because it tasted so bad. Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder. Start selling carpetbagger hats. Have I read a bad day? All the time. Everyone does. Thank you, Kelvin Reynolds. John C has a question. Yeah, go ahead. Anthony also, what place would I love to visit? If they let me in, I don't know. There's a lot of places I'd love to get behind the scenes and film. Would I rather drink absinthe or Beverly? That's pretty much a toss-up. I do think that they have Angola hot sauce at the prison gift shop. The prison gift shop, isn't it funny that that's a thing? How do I feel about shrunken heads? How do I feel about shrunken heads? I'm glad no one has ever shrunk my head. The funny thing is I've seen so many shrunken heads in my life that I almost become immune to them. Yeah, the beeping is the crosswalk. People that have been on a lot of live streams recognize that sound. Yeah, I've heard that about they don't put the wormwood in it. And then I've heard that wormwood isn't a hallucinogen anyways. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard both things. Inked Sprinkles, thank you very much. Says been binge watching my videos, can't get enough. I greatly appreciate it. I really love when people go back and watch the old videos. When am I coming to Kentucky again? I'm not sure, but you know, I'm close to Kentucky, so Kentucky could be a day trip. My friend Tim was laughing at me when he was in the Universal video. he kept laughing at me because like he travels a lot too, but I kept saying things like, "Oh, it's only 10 hours away. It's only 10 hours." Like, well, you keep saying only 10 hours, like it's nothing. Yeah, 10 hours. I can drive 10 hours in a day. With the undead Colonel Sanders. Well, thank you, Davids. Inksburg goes, yes, I have done a video of Mystery Hill in Blowing Rock. Anna's in that video. That car slowed down. I think they were just curious on what I was doing. All right, John, I'll check my email. Gail, going through prescription drug withdrawal? That's not good. Oh yeah, I love Museum of Appalachia. And yes, I'm saying it right, Appalachia. That's the correct pronunciation. At least it's how people who say it that live in Appalachia say it. Spore and Ryan, I don't know where you're going to get absinthe in Gatlinburg. Yeah, I'm not sitting outside of a closed restaurant. I'm co-opting their furniture. How is the adpocalypse treating me? Are we still in adpocalypse? I don't know. It hurt me. It happened, what, over a year ago when the big adpocalypse happened? That hurt me a lot. But I've grown my channel quite a bit since then. Obviously, I'm doing better because I've been able to quit my other job in that time. Ryan says he's gonna wear colored t-shirts and drink slushies. You can get some moonshine. What's the scariest place I've ever been? Scary? Oh, probably the Lockleeds Landing Wax Museum, I'd say. Mario fan. I've actually never been to that. I've been to Charleston a million times. I've never been on the aircraft carrier, believe it or not. Have I ever been up to the New England area? Yes, I have. Hey Jack, how's it going? Thank you, Kippy Love. Any food allergies? No, I'm not allergic to anything. I still haven't been to the Donut Fryer. I'm gonna be in Pigeon Forge on Tuesday. But thank you, Isabella Naranajo. How did I like hanging out with the king? I loved hanging out with the king. That was amazing. Any thoughts on having a personal cameraman? I don't know. It sounds weird. I'm so used to filming myself. I don't know how I could handle that. Frederick Nice Butt asks what the future plans are for the channel. Things such as editors, better cameras, travel specific continents. You know, right now I'm just, Kylie, just what I look at is just new places to see, new opportunities, new places to film. I understand. I will try to keep the quality up. Never want quality going down or staying the same too long, right? What do I use for editing? I use a program called Movavi. David says, love when I tell stories and videos. Well, thank you. Robert R. Thoughts if Adam wanted to collaborate channels? I don't think, you know, that's the thing. Adam, I think, is very proud that he's pretty much done everything himself. He grew his channel from nothing, and he has complete control over his own content. I think that's something he's proud of, and I think that's something he enjoys. And on the same wavelength, I like having that same freedom and control too, that I can put whatever I want in these videos, and I don't have to ask a director, producer, or anything. So doing everything yourself can be hard, and it can limit you in some ways, but I think that the freedom it gives you is worth it. BTM, thank you. Where do I hope to be with my channel next 5 years? I don't know. We'll see how it grows. Eric Elder is so confused by the Black Confederate. Me too, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. I just want to grow the channel as big as I can, do this as long as I can, and if it ever comes a day where I can't do this anymore, I'll go back and do social work. How long am I going to do YouTube? As long as I can, I guess. Appreciate it, Cohen Green. Any cool spots to recommend in San Antonio? I love San Antonio. The whole city is really cool. Of course, you got the Alamo, and you got the Ripley's right across from the Alamo. You got the Wax Museum right across from the Alamo. Then you got that church where there's a box with David, what is it? Davy Crockett's bone. All right, that is an immediate banning right there. Kool-Aid Museum, I'd like to see that. I don't know, like I mainly am interested. I want to complete America. I want to see the rest of America. I want to see the parts of America that I haven't seen. Fortunately, over the past year or so, that's gotten much smaller. I don't know. I don't really do a Southern accent. Someone asked me to say something in a Southern accent. I've just got the accent I was born with. Yes, Jack, I'm excited about New York too. How many states have I visited? I don't know, I lost count. Yeah, I don't know. I guess with more subs come more trolls, right? How would you feel about visiting a museum dedicated to spiders? That'd be cool. Mountain Girl suggests the Crescent Motel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, say something in a British. I can't do it. I don't do any sort of accents. Hey, Greg. I've been really scared in a video. Mostly the videos I've been most scared of are like haunted houses, like not real haunted houses, but like, you know, like Halloween haunted houses. I do urban exploring as well, sometimes, occasionally. I have been to the Hollywood Wax Museum in South Carolina. Tim LaRose says, I don't have a Wisconsin accent. Wow. Some people would disagree. I feel I do have a Midwestern accent, but I don't know. Haunted Museum in Garden City, Michigan. Sounds cool. Oh, saying I do. Okay, I misread what Tim Rose says. I do have a Wisconsin accent. Hey, look, there's a doggy. Yep. A nasally Wisconsin accent. I do want to check out the Clown Motel in Nevada. There's not that much around it. Not got my YouTube plaque yet. Gail has a Geordie accent. Oh, that's interesting. It's a different type. I've heard Geordie accents before. What's that? Jaden said, I'll donate $500 if you do the shoot. I don't even know what that means. I've heard a Welsh accent. I'm not sure what that sounds like. Am I still going to every Ripley's? Yes, I have three I've not been to. Check out FFF's comment. Who's FFF? Let's see an FFF. Wow, that's a nasty comment. Newcastle upon Tyne. I should visit Ice Poseidon. No, probably not. Yeah, you get can't behave yourself. You get kicked out of the carpet ship. Have I gone to the castle where Vlad the Impaler lived now? Walk the plank. Alright, shout out to Maria Elena. Gail says they have a biscuit factory in Newcastle. Now see, in America, a biscuit is is a little round roll. It's made out of lard. And in England, a biscuit is a cookie, right? All right, bye, Rosie. Do I know Gary Winthrop's National Museum? I don't think so. Would I be a pirate for a day? I don't know. I don't want to break laws and steal stuff. Wait a minute. A scone is like... I thought a scone was like a cookie. Like a... I don't know. If a biscuit here in the South is a very specific thing. A scone and a biscuit are not the same thing. Going really fast. Amped Wales' Adventures remind of Sam and Max. I've never played that. I know one of my friends did. My wife says that a scone usually has a little sweetness in it. A biscuit is savory, unless you put like jam on it or something. God, we're gonna eat some scones and gravy. It resembles Ziggy. That's not a compliment. I don't really care. I don't really care much for biscuits. I don't really like biscuits and gravy. Like, people from the South will hang you if you say that. I don't like grits either. I don't like things that are overly bland. Grossest thing I've ever eaten on the road. What is the worst thing I've eaten? I know. I'll have to, try to think the grossest thing I've ever eaten. I had a piece of sushi once that tasted like rotten fish. That was pretty gross. You be careful at a cheap sushi bar. Don't eat gas station sushi. Denise saw a video of me and my nemesis. No, I don't remember making that video. I don't know, I just think grits are kind of bland. I like shrimpy grits all right, but just straight up grits. Never tried haggis. I thought about trying haggis, but I went to his house. How can I not remember that? Do I like Spam? I actually do like Spam, believe it or not. I must have made some bad mistakes in the youth of this channel. Spam's good. You know, fry it up in a pan, eat it with some eggs. It's all good. Favorite pizza? I don't love pizza. I like pizza okay sometimes. Enjoyed hanging out with the king. Yes, Denise, that video is still in existence for historical purposes only. How did I come up with the channel name? Just Google the word carpetbagger. It's an insult, a Civil War era insult. I actually like liver and onions. Any people hate on the drone? No, I've not really had any bad experiences with the drone. Have I ever played Fortnite? No. What's going on with Ghost Town in the Sky? Nothing. Nothing. Because they will never sell it. No, Carpetbagger's not my last name. But I may have it legally changed. We'll see. No, spam is pork. It means shoulder and ham combined into one word. How do I decide where to go next? I just kind of have a mental checklist of things I want to see. Like, I've ever been on something that was emotional on display. I've not been to the Holocaust Museum. Of course, you know, 9/11 stuff it's kind of overwhelming. Am I going to make a video tomorrow? There will be a new video up tomorrow. Oh yeah, the iguanas in the graves are pretty horrifying. I would love to go this. When I went to Minneapolis. When I went to Minneapolis, the Spam Museum was closed. I've been to the outside of the White House. I've not toured the inside. I like history. I like history quite a bit. Yeah, I would not eat iguanas from the U.S. cemetery for multiple reasons. Have you ever heard of Casey Cemetery in Kentucky? No. Yeah, I do like liver and onions. Just cow's liver, I think. Yeah, trolls are a waste of breathing air. Have I done my drone over Area 51? No, I don't think I'll be doing that. I love seafood. When I see skeletons of mythical animals, do I think they're real? Well, it depends on the skeleton. I've never been to the American Picker Shop. They do more than shoot it down at Area 51. Not see Lincoln's grave. It was closed when we were in Springfield. No, Denise, they actually just shoot you, believe it or not. And I'm not joking. If you trespass in Area 51, they're snipers that will simply shoot you. Where did I get this hat? I got it at a vintage clothing shop in Ybor City. Ybor City? Thank you, Rich G. Great Bilby says I was going to ask if that could happen there. What could happen? Yeah, they shoot you. They really do. What roadside attraction would I go back to? I always do like checking back in, seeing how things change, how they stay the same. Yeah, we kind of celebrated Mother's Day today. What skeletons I thought were real? I don't know. I don't know if there's any I specifically think were real. Hey, Brian, yeah, I'm going to, it is sweltering. It's like in the 90s here. And I am going to Pigeon Forge on Tuesday. I'm going to go to the NASCAR auction. What did I get my mom Mother's Day? Well, here's the thing. She hasn't gotten it yet, and I can't say because she might be watching. Yes, I went to Universal Studios, Florida. What are my hobbies outside of YouTube? I have none. Is stuck you really petrified? More like mummified. Seen the videos of old ladies accidentally trespassing on Area 51? I've not seen that. Drone footage of the farm in Waynesville? What's the farm? When did I get my drone? The current drone I have, I got Christmas of last year, and I had the other one for about a year before that. Kind of music to listen to the road. I listen to a lot of podcasts, honestly. Going to watch the royal wedding? No, I didn't even know there was one. Sorry, my UK viewers. I would definitely wrestle an alligator in one of the gator parks. That's actually something I've wanted to do my whole life. Do I have any favorite YouTube channels? I don't. I don't watch as much YouTube as you might think. Yes, I know wrestling. No, I've not been to Fort Knox. I don't think you're allowed to go there either. I've not been to the Pawn Stars shop. Favorite finishing move? I don't know. What is the best finishing move? Scott Michael's Death Museum was amazing. Yeah, Mike, see, like I said, I don't really have any time. The time I have, I spend with my family, and I spend it making videos, and that is it. My wife wouldn't prove me wrestling an alligator. My wife once yelled at me for trying to touch the tail of a wild alligator. True story. DDT by Jake Roberts is one of the best finishers. That is true. I'm gonna do wrestling again. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Adventure John wants me to notice him. I always have been partial to just the plain old pro wrestling power bomb. What do you do in your spare time? I don't really have spare time. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell anyone this. Someone said my cat looked like Buster Keaton. I wore Buster Keaton's hat. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that. I'm not sure if the person that owns the hat knows that I wore it. Okay, my wife says I play The Simpsons obsessed. I do play games on my phone sometimes, yeah. Oof, wants to know if I ever take you to the Gatlinburg Ripley's Aquarium. Yeah, I just filmed a video there a couple weeks ago. You need to watch it. You need to watch every video to make sure that wow. My wife's being a good troll sniper here. These people are getting deleted before I even hear what they say. Yes, I wore Buster Keaton's hat. Yes, I've had 2 videos at the aquarium, yes, and there's one where Anna's dancing in front of the giant aquarium of fish. Time for another 72-ounce steak challenge? Probably not. Have I been demonetized? No. Why would you say that? Who helps me with the postcards? Anna used to do them. And my wife helps me sometimes, but for the most part, it's me. How was Meow Wolf in New Mexico? It was amazing. I can't wait till the new Meow Wolves come out in Denver and Las Vegas. After the food challenge, was I in shock? No, I felt kind of groggy, bloated. No, you don't get high off eating steak. Quite the opposite. It brings you to a very, very harsh reality. No, I've eaten steak since then. No, I didn't go to the prison rodeo. You're not allowed to photograph or film it, sadly. And I'm sure as heck not gonna try to smuggle a filming device into a prison. What got me inspired? I just, the things I show is what inspires me. I show what I love, and it's kind of what keeps me going. That would make part 2 of the prison exploration. Yeah, there's a 2-parter on Brushy Mountain, I'm sorry. Zig says the largest steak that he's ever eaten is 14 ounces. Well, that's just tiny. Yes, there is a new Mary's grave site I want to check out. I think I have found, the true gravesite of Mary. Did Popcorn's family say anything? Not his family. A bunch of idiots that don't know what they're talking about have said things. John D. Rockefeller stuff? Yeah, I'm never getting in Area 51. I'm sorry, guys. What do I think they're hiding? I don't know what they're hiding. I guess if you believe pop culture, they're reverse engineering UFOs to create cell phones and whatnot. Do I get poison ivy from abandoned places? Oh, that's a good question, Kelly. No, I am immune. I am immune to poison ivy. Only 1 out of every 10 people are immune to poison ivy, and I am 1 out of 10. Rich G, thank you very much. Go see the Empire Mine in Nevada City, California. I've not heard of the Empire Mine. Milo Z. No, I don't stick to the South. I go anywhere now. What's the peculiarium? I was talking about Mary. I'm talking about Mary the elephant that was executed in Irwin, Tennessee, that is buried somewhere in town. Mike Lightyear says videos help ease crippling depression. Well, thank you. I'm happy if in some way I can bring a little positivity to someone's day. That makes me feel good. So yes, that has helped me. No, they don't have the skull gale. That's a different executed elephant. There's like, you hear the executed elephant stories. There's like half a dozen different elephants that have been executed publicly in America. I need to do a video on the top six executed elephants. Gail says I helped recover from an illness. I'm not a doctor, I promise, but if you're going through something bad and I help bring positivity in any way, then that is awesome. I think I know where Mary is buried. Have you heard of the Masked Clown Graveyard in Chicago? I know there is a circus graveyard there. Yeah, Zig, one of the elephants was electrocuted to show that AC was dangerous. That was Topsy the elephant. Yes, I knew that off the top of my head. I'm so proud. I'm so proud that I have all this useless information. I'm so proud that I know so much about executed elephants instead of something important like math or science. Topsy the elephant. How did I find out about Eric Erickson's house? Well, Eric watched my videos and we talked because he actually, he sculpts the Mold-A-Ramas, and I'm a huge fan of Mold-A-Ramas. I actually had, a lot of his work in my bunker already, so I was excited to talk. To him, and he likes my videos. So mutual appreciation. A mutual appreciation for each other's work, which is really, really cool. Heather and Jim Thatcher said, did I have a career for my YouTube channel, or did I jump right into fame and fortune? Well, I don't know if I've really got fame and fortune yet, but yes, I was a social worker. I quit my job earlier this year. Is it true that Mold-A-Ramas are fireproof? I've never heard that. Peculiarium is in Portland. I kind of ran out of time in Portland. I'm not a household name. That's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. I don't think I'll be torching any of my Moldoramas. I don't want to know that bad. You're talking about my school degree? I have a degree in social work. What places did I go in Portland? Really, the only place I really went in Portland was Voodoo Donuts. There were some other things around the Portland area I wanted to see, so I kind of missed seeing Portland itself. Dog wants to kill me. Do I ever look at peer YouTubers' numbers and figure out ways to rise above them? I don't know. I don't know ways to rise above. I just try to do the best. That I can. It's not a competition. Have I ever been to Universal Hollywood? No, I have not. I've been to the Florida version one time. No. All right, we've been on here about 87 minutes. Tracy Naranjo, I see you. Draw My Life video, I don't know what that is. Possum ship shirt. Oh yeah, we didn't stop by Quilt Kitty. Car's a little warm. Me and Justin have never been in the same video before. That is true. Yeah, I always gotta be careful with the clutch. A woman's hat on? No. Does that look like a woman's hat? If it does, whatever, but it is a men's hat. Yeah, why would I don't know. Why didn't I shave for Mother's Day? Never been to Japan. I don't really like wearing costumes very much. I just gotta go to a costume party. Believe it or not. Costumes are itchy. Okay, we've established I'm not wearing a woman's hat. It's my favorite steak place. Actually, the Big Texan is one of my favorite places. Yeah, don't assume a hat's gender. It's like an explorer rich guy type of hat. Well, I'm not rich. Oh, I did that snipe, I think. What countries have been outside of America? Canada and Mexico. Furthest I've ever traveled, I guess, to California. California, well, I guess Seattle's further, I think. Don't worry, folks. We got the trolls under control. They may get a few racial slurs in, but we'll get rid of them. Troll Patrol. Lonely Pilgrim wants my attention. There you go. You got it. Roadside America. Check out some tiki bars. I would go to a tiki bar. I don't know much about tiki bars. I'm not that embedded in tiki culture. Gil says had an energy drink called Gender Fluid. Do you remember when they had the energy drink, then they just called it cocaine? I did not have any luck getting into creative engineering. Aaron was out of town, it turns out. Brian, they're doing the auction, I guess, on Wednesday, but Tuesday is the day where the public can tour and look at the inside of the building and what's for auction. So I'm going to head over there and take a look. Crystal Baker says tiki is so a thing. Anthony says, why would anyone in the right mind be listening to this dork? But he's wasting his time listening to me. That's really funny. Denise! Again, you do not have to do that. The generosity is overwhelming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do I feel about the world's fate? I don't know. I'm not gonna make any conjecture about where the world is heading. Have I been to Trader Sam's? What's the law? I don't know. I don't think I've been to Trader Sam's. As long as it's never shaved. I don't know. Maybe a week or so. I do like shaving. I just get really lazy. Yeah, the sun will explode eventually, and that is very depressing to me. When I was a kid, that used to make me very sad. The idea that someday the sun was going to eat us. Now I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to shave this off very soon. No, I don't think the sun is going to swallow us in our lifetime, but, you know, I may have, you know, some sort of grandchildren around. Who knows? Then, of course, humans might be extinct. That's probably more likely. Gail says she used to get stressed about Nostradamus. Yeah, but, you know, if you do any sort of research into Nostradamus, you realize that none of his stuff is that compelling. When's my next road trip? I'm going to New York very, very soon. Like, what, 2 weeks, I think? I'm not gonna let my beard grow out. I can't stand to have all this crap on my face. Do I plan on coming to New England? I don't know. I'm going to fly into New York. I'm not going to leave. Am I going to make an ASMR video? Probably not. I'm going to fly into New York. I'm pretty much just going to do just New York. I'm not going to rent a car. I'm going to try to just stay on the subway system. I've been to New York before, but I didn't before I filmed. Yeah, I would definitely try to visit the Twin Tower Memorial. I think I got 4 nights in a hotel, so we'll see. After opening peanut butter, you keep it in the pantry. Otherwise, it's too hard. It's already pretty hard. Do a hotel room tour. I don't know. We'll see what my hotel room's like. I got a pretty good deal. Candy O says, this is the first time watching this. What do I do? Travel and stuff? Yeah, pretty much. Travel. Do travel videos. Try to film interesting things. Strange things. Interesting museums. Have me and Dan Bell ever done a video together? Yes. There's, I think, 2 videos on my channel that Dan's in. We did one where we're going through abandoned houses. And then there's one at the Great Blacks in Wax Museum. It's 24-hour challenge every day. It says Route 66 has another part going north towards Canada. I've not heard of that. Lakota Webster says, we met in Milwaukee. Don't you care about me? I care about everybody. Kelly, yes, I found one Toynbee tile in Philadelphia. Never bring Dan Bell to a hotel. Stuff for Halloween. Hoping to do some haunted houses, I guess, because you guys enjoy seeing me terrified for some reason. Yep, I'm in my car. I sure am. How many boiled eggs can I eat? Ooh. What's my opinion on Josh? Exploring with Josh? He does some great videos. He does some of the best exploring, some of the best abandoned stuff on YouTube. Am I a picky eater? No. I like boiled eggs, but I don't want to try to set a record eating them. It seems like that'd be a good way to get really sick, is boiled eggs. Yeah, I like Jungle Jones. Edward and see Annette say to those who think he's not answering the comments really fly by. Yes, thank you. Sometimes I do miss comments. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Corey Pearlstein says, I've ever heard, thank you very much, and asked if I've ever heard of the band Guar. I have heard of them, but I've never, like, listened to them, I guess. I'm familiar with who they are, though. Do I talk to Omar Gosh? I've met Omar Gosh, but no, we don't have any sort of, like, correspondence. Any new oddities that are my favorite? You'll see those. I got some videos coming up. Hey, Maury. Saw you're hanging out with MFJ. Good to see you back. Chocolate chip biscuit. Ugh. Sounds weird. I don't have any immediate plans to go to Canada. I don't really have any immediate plans after I get back from New York as far as long distance road trips. Do I ever go back to where I grew up in Indiana? Yeah, my mom still lives there. And my grandmother. Do I like PewDiePie? I don't really have an opinion on PewDiePie. It's not really my kind of entertainment. But if other people like it, more power to them. That's the thing. There's so much on YouTube. If you don't like it, just don't freaking watch it. Anthony says, I have sideburn chops in 2018. No one does that anymore. Well, at least one person does. I'm, you know, certainly not trying to be like everybody else. Yeah, Anthony is trying really hard to be a troll. He's being really bad at being a troll. He's being so bad at being a troll, I haven't even bothered to block him yet. Who composed my theme song? It was composed by my son. Fiona, yes. Bad trolling is pretty sad. Trolling fail. How's my son and his wife doing? They're doing good. Have I ever sang karaoke? Well, not really. I've sang in these videos, if that counts. Have I ever been to... I've never been to Rhode Island. I must have missed it somehow. Did you ever hear the Who's on First Skate? Yes. I like gaming. No, I don't really play games. I play games on my phone sometimes, about as far. My opinion on Smashing Pumpkins? I like some of Smashing Pumpkins. Fiona Finesse said something correct. It said the biggest trolls are the biggest fans. They actually study you to troll. Yeah, that's it. The supporters, you know, may not watch every video. They may pop in to give a nice comment, but sometimes maybe they just aren't up to watching you, or you know, or just aren't going to stick to the whole video, or maybe jump through a video. But your trolls, they're going to watch every minute. They're waiting for you to say something that they're going to pounce on, and yeah, they're gonna watch every little detail you do so they can troll you. Never been to Utah. They stop at the pecan stand next to the power station in Valdosta? I don't think so. I'm gonna try to be at the Cheerwine Festival. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna try to be there. Any more wrestling videos? Stay tuned, folks. Can you cook with Cheerwine? Yeah, people sometimes, I know sometimes people make ribs with them. Ever plan to visit Auschwitz? I mean, if I was there, I certainly would visit it. I feel it is a human being. It's your duty, but that does sound depressing. What state do I find most fascinating? I really like Florida. Is a really fascinating state. I've ever been to Graceland, not inside. I've been outside of Graceland. Jennifer Plestis has liked the video with the king. I had a good time with the king. I don't really film out of the country. I've some videos from Niagara Falls, but for the most part I stick to the United States. I've not been to the Holocaust Museum in DC. Heather, husband got to meet you at Old Town. Yes, I remember. You wanted me to give you a shout out. Any places that I would absolutely never go? I don't know. Yeah, I've been to plenty of national parks. I'm gonna hang out with Adam and Jordan again. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will be out there at some point. We are going back to Myrtle Beach just for kind of a relaxing family vacation. I don't know how much I'll be filming. Probably not filming all that much. I will probably be focusing on relaxing. AGP Rule says, you're my favorite YouTuber ever. Keep the good work. I appreciate it. I also appreciate your Pasta Mania avatar. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm very lucky to be able to do what I do and to travel. I do not take it for granted. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate that I'm able to do this. It's the most memorable thing. Wow, that's really hard to say. There's been so many good experiences. I don't even know what I would say the best was. Denise asks how the family's coping with success. I don't know. It's interesting. It's still kind of figuring out the best way to do it. The best, how long do I stay gone? How often do I travel? Still working out in the balancing act, but it's still amazing. Actually, I've gotten to spend more time with my family than I did. Yeah, I noticed that, Gail. Hello, Planet Rob. Attack on Titan. I don't know what that is. Yeah, still trying to figure out. Just just kind of, this job is different. It's I don't know, boss. I make up my own decisions, so it's yeah. You got to kind of play it by ear. What's the best way to do it? Anthony wants me to close my mouth when I stop talking. All right, hopefully that was enough to make him mad. Not received the YouTube plaque yet. We're waiting on that. I'm gonna take my daughter during the summer. I want to. I gotta talk her into it. She hates riding in the car. That's one problem. I'd love to take her on a road trip. I've never spun the globe and put my finger on it for locations. There's still a lot of things I want to see that I'm aiming to see, so I don't have to go the random route yet. Do I like turnip greens? I do. Fiona, she just gets bored in the car. She just gets sick of being in the car. Not trying to grow a beard, it's just sneaking up on me. Well, thank you, Candy. I appreciate you checking out the channel. I appreciate you giving it a sub. I've never had a straight razor shave. That thought scares me. You ever seen Sweeney Todd? Corey Pearlstein. He's taking me to meet Gigi Allen's brother Merle. Wow, that's pretty insane. Another appeal, Judy Parsons. Thank you. Another appeal for you to come to Amish, Ohio. You guys really want me to come to Ohio? I will do some research on Ohio. Odin, you've met Merle Allen. Is he similar to his brother? Is his behavior like that of his brothers? I will likely be going, doing some videos in Michigan this July. So Merle's a good guy. Do I like flying? Not really. Anthony says, I look like a fool. Couldn't imagine any human being wanting to be like you. I can't imagine any human being wasting their time watching me that felt that way. Pretty pathetic. No, Pete, I've never been hurt during expiration. I've almost been hurt. Dirty Mike says, what does license plate mean? It says ND bag, like in the bag, which is my sign off. I'm just leaving the troll here for now, just because he's really a lame troll. Like, I'm almost embarrassed for him. Rita says, kill the troll. Seems a bit harsh. Nick Narv Max says, love the videos, but hates the hat. Why do you not like the hat? What's wrong with the hat? Judy Parsons, the goal of the trolls is to draw attention to themselves. Any comment directed at the troll, even calling them stupid, gives them what they want. All right, we'll block him. We'll block him if he says anything else. Okay, Nick Narv likes the pith helmet better. Under the carpet is a sign off. I think I'll stick with what I have. Tabitha says that her kid said my sideburns rock. Well, thank you. The pith helmet's not gone. The pith helmet's not back there, but you haven't seen the last of the pith helmet. Dr. Rockin says there's certain types of museum you don't want to go to, 9/11 or Holocaust. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't film a museum like that, but I certainly would have to approach it in a different way. Fabian Machakic says, sorry, can't give any money, but I just want to say great show, man. Yeah, I don't want anyone to feel like they need to donate. You know, every little tiny bit helps, but I definitely know what it's like to be broke, and I don't expect anything. I expect nothing, appreciate everything. Views help quite a bit. Just watching the videos, you know, I appreciate that in and of itself. No one needs to donate to make a comment. No one needs to donate to watch the videos. Cat Lover 909 says, can I go to the Titanic Museum? That's another one that just doesn't allow filming. Make a list. We'll make a list of stuff that doesn't allow filming and hang it up somewhere on my channel. Maybe I'll do my top 10 favorite places that don't allow filming. Oh, look, Anthony, you're not allowed to talk anymore. Yeah, Fiona, sometimes the rules aren't very clear. Now, Eric's place is not open to the public. It is his home that he lives in. I was invited. That one museum in Salem. Yeah, there was a wax museum in Salem that didn't allow filming. Shout out to Athena. All right, guys. Well, it's been 2 hours. Thank you, Planet Rob. I greatly appreciate it. I have been to Thurmond, West Virginia. Don't want to be a buzzkill, but my video is slightly critical of Thurmond. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, hang out with my wife a little more for Mother's Day, but definitely appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you call your moms. It's Mother's Day. And appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you soon. But for now, this one's in the bag.